Do you believe in the future of Bitcoin, and do you want to receive a steady 8% dividend from the Bitcoin? In today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can get an 8% return on Bitcoin. We're not talking about staking or any weird stuff like that. So we're going to be talking about the MicroStrategy preferred stock offer. We're going to be talking about what it is, why they're doing it, what the market response is, the strategic implications, the risks, so stick around for the risks and considerations, and what analysts are saying, and more importantly, and also most importantly, how to invest in there. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'll leave all my notes. I'm reading from my notes if I'm looking down. I'll leave all my notes in the description below, so make sure you take a look at that. So what is it? So MicroStrategy, the world's largest corporate holding, I'll pull it up here real quick. Okay, so you don't have to take notes or anything, but okay, so because I'll leave this, like I said, I'll leave the link in the description. So MicroStrategy, the world's largest corporate holder of Bitcoin, has once again made headlines. The launch of its Series A Perpetual Strike preferred stock symbol STRK. This move is part of the company's broader strategy to diversify its funding sources. So what it's doing is Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy are creating this stock offering so that they can buy more Bitcoin, right? So originally MicroStrategy is a software company, but now they're more like a Bitcoin holding company. So if you're investing in them, you're really investing in the underlying asset, which is the Bitcoin. So, you know, they're offering this preferred stock offering to where you can get an 8% return on this preferred stock. Now, preferred stocks don't go up and down too much like regular Class A or B or C share stock, and we'll get more into that in just a second. But just a background on what it is. It's a new class of preferred stock designed to attract investors seeking stable returns with the potential for equity conversion. So the key features: each share has a $100 liquidation preference, ensuring priority over common stockholders in the case of liquidation. So when a company liquidates, they first pay the preferred stockholders, which that means, and then they'll pay the A and B, or, you know, A, B, C class. Okay, so the dividend yield, here's the important part here. The dividend yield, the stock offers an attractive 8% fixed rate cumulative dividend payable quarterly starting March 31st of 2025. Dividends can be paid in cash, Class A common stock, or a combination of both. We'll see what happens on that. Conversion options. Holders can convert their preferred shares into a 0.1 shared of MicroStrategy, equivalent to a $1,000 conversion price. So why is MicroStrategy doing it? They want to build capital so they can buy more Bitcoin, basically, right? Is the primary goal of this offering is to raise capital for Bitcoin acquisitions and general corporate purposes. MicroStrategy has been a pioneer in adopting Bitcoin as its primary treasury reserve asset, and this move aligns with its long-term strategy. So basically they want to accumulate Bitcoin. The company plans to use the net proceeds of about $563 million to buy more Bitcoin, solidifying its position as the largest corporate Bitcoin holder. And that's why in the title we say, you know, 8% from Bitcoin, because basically that's what it is, right? This MicroStrategy is just a big Bitcoin holder, right? So the market response has been good. Initially planned for 2.5 million shares, the offering was expanded to 7 million shares due to overwhelming demand, raising $584 million, nearly 3 times the anticipated amount. Why? Because the dividend yield, it's 8% dividend yield. Wouldn't you want to get 8% from a stock that's not too volatile, right? And still has upside if you believe in the upside of Bitcoin, right? That's really what it hinges on. So number one, are you a believer, right? Are you a believer in the Bitcoin? If you are, then, and you want a 8% dividend, then this is the place to potentially do it. And remember, I'm not an advisor. I don't know anything. Don't believe me. Do your own research. And I'll leave some links in the description below too on these articles that I pulled this stuff from. Since its debut, the STRK shares have traded at $85.50, up from its $80 offering price, reflecting strong market confidence. So get in while it's getting good. The strategic implications for MicroStrategy. This is a key component for MicroStrategy, which aims to raise $21 billion in equity over the next 3 years. Okay, so the STRK preferred stock allows the company to strengthen its balance sheet by raising capital to buy more Bitcoin and leverage Bitcoin's growth potential. Right now they got $46 billion of Bitcoin, and they anticipate it to grow, of course. Bitcoin's up and down, right? I mean, we all know that. So the risks and considerations. While the STRK offer presents exciting opportunities, investors should be aware of potential risks. Obviously, right, the elephant in the room, it's the dependence on Bitcoin. That's why I asked you at the beginning, do you believe in Bitcoin, right? MicroStrategy's financial health is closely tied to Bitcoin's performance, and any significant decline could impact the company's ability to cover dividend payments, right? Market volatility, like we said before, preferred stocks are a little less volatile. They're usually less volatile. Okay. So preferred stocks are usually less volatile than common stocks, but are still subject to market fluctuations and interest rate changes. What happens when the interest rate goes down, which it looks like it's not for any time soon, but what happens if it does? They might have to change that. So what are analysts saying? Wall Street analysts largely endorse the strategy. Strong buy ratings, long-term growth potentials, that kind of thing. You can read this. I won't read it word for word. How do you invest in it? It's the ticker symbol STRK through any brokerage that sells NASDAQ shares, and it's on the NASDAQ Stock Exchange under STRK. And we'll pull up a couple of the articles. Like I said, I will link these so you can get more information from investing.com. It says basically the same thing, 8%. And then the Morningstar offering, same thing. So I'll leave those links in the description below so you can do your own research. But it seems kind of compelling to me that I can buy a preferred stock from MicroStrategy, which is, like we said, nothing. They used to do software. Their software business is this small, and their Bitcoin holding business is this small. All they're doing is like, okay, we'll put the software company to the side. Let's build our Bitcoin. So all they're doing is betting on the Bitcoin, right? So that's a risk, right? If the volatility of Bitcoin goes down. And so, and now the real question is, since Bitcoin doesn't provide a dividend, how is it that MicroStrategy will provide a dividend? It's because they will be paying it out from their position of current Bitcoin. They're going to be paying it out, and they say they have enough at this level. They have enough for several hundred years of dividend payout. But what if it's not at this level, right? So what if it goes down 50%? Then they got 100-something years of being able to pay it out, whatever. So it seems like it might be something worth looking into. I will be buying a little bit of this just for the 8%. The dividend's very attractive. It seems like, if Bitcoin doesn't go away like magic, like it could, I don't know. Lots of believers in the Bitcoin now. It used to be not, but Bitcoin's going at an all-time high. Could it crash? Yes, it could. Will it crash? Probably, right? But you understand the risks, you understand the rewards, balance the risks and the rewards, and do what's best for you. Leave me a comment below. Are you going to do it? Why you're going to do it? Should you do it? Should you not do it? Is it dumb? Is it stupid? Is it brilliant? You're all in with Michael Saylor or not? And if you like this kind of stuff, then make sure you watch this kind of video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.